Hello everyone, and welcome to round 8 of 2013's co-op season with myself, Simon, and Esteben himself, Mr. Benji Hargrove.
Bono Estende. Look at this, we're nearly halfway through the season, who would have thought it?
I know, the Caterham Kings are still standing proud. Just about. So we're coming up for Britain next. There's been quite a lot going on, actually, with the old patcharoos going on. Anything you care to share?
Yeah, I'm not going to say I expect my performance to change in any manner, because we both know that always results in something going wrong. But there has been another patch, and it seems to have knocked things back to how F1 2012 was for me. It still handles like 2013, but I'm hard on the tyres again now, which I wasn't before.
Oh.
And I'm performing better in qualifying and then falling back in the race like I was in 2012, whereas this time up until now it's been the other way round. My qualifying has been really, really poor, but in the race I've been catching and overtaking people. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but based on the fact that in 2012 there were some elements of the inter-driver battle that I was winning, yes. Maybe it's a good thing, since you outraced me 5 times to 2. And out-qualified me 7 for 7.
Yeah. It's been a tough one for the Esteben.
It certainly has. I think what it is burritos are quite heavy, and I am partial to 1 or 2 before we hit the grid, and then obviously that's sorting out all the weight calculations.
It is. That ballast is all going titties up.
Titties is the operative word.
Or moves up, rather. So I was just going through the old stand-ins. We're not doing too bad, 8th and 11th, and we're 5th overall in the constructors. So onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Yeah, this is the track that's best for me between Monaco and Spa, like that run. So
okay,
this should on paper be my best showing, but it's still not a track I'm excellent at.
See, I've historically struggled here, not always through speed, but through keeping it on black stuff. So you could very well spring a surprise-aroo here.
Let's hope so. Don't take that personally.
Without further ado, should we do it?
Let's do it.
Ching ching. Chin chin.
Also, lesson learned. Just stick with the default setups, Ben. Just forever. You're not smart enough. You're not smart enough to use or adapt other people's. I'm not even smart enough to steal a setup.
Aww. Dagnabbit. If I had the time. Did you say rain?
Yep.
No, we're still loading here. Oh.
Now, see, this is another turn up for the books, isn't it? Because I've been quite good in the rain up until this patch. And then I did some single player earlier today, and it was not pretty.
See, I've not played this game since the last time we raced, I think, and there's been a patch since. So I could be all to cock.
What
and
we
it's
looking
rain
at
tomorrow. Tomorrow, for the race even. Simon's getting far too excited and engrossed in the game.
I am going to do a lap now then with my fraps turned on and see if it adversely affects things, and if it does, then I can turn it off and still get a good lap down.
Okay.
What to do on the setup though?
I'm gonna go.
Because it looks like it could only get heavier.
It can only get worse. I'm doing that.
What's that?
One to the left. Which I think may make me come a cropper, but I'm trading on the fact that Silverstone is the fast circuit, so therefore I still need some straight line speed.
Yeah, you've still beaten me out. I've gone one left as well. Because, why the devil not? It's not like I've been performing at such a standard that I've got anything to lose.
Aww.
Oh, thanks, Button. Just keep me in my garage. It's fine. Just like to add, something very interesting happened to me as well in a single-player race this morning.
Oh yeah.
Because of the unfortunate positioning of the Williams pit, I pitted in China and came in ahead of a queue of about 8 cars.
Yeah.
And then got held in my box while they all passed me.
Oh no, that sucks.
Sure does. I'm just feeling my way around here.
And that's something that has been ironed out over time or has been made a little bit better over time, because I remember back in the old Grand Prix 2, Grand Prix 3 days on the old PC, you'd all come in together and then you'd all have to go out in like the reverse queue of how you came in. And it was always a bugbear of mine that they just wouldn't hold someone there for 15 seconds, letting everyone go on, after you.
Yeah.
I'm so gentlemanly down the back end of the grid.
It's the Minardi spirit.
It is. Unless you're Guido van der Garde getting blue flags.
Guido though, he's been doing really good, right?
I am a fan.
I think he's had a good season.
I think so. I am a fan of Guido. He's always posting on Twitter really irrelevant things. Look at me, I'm having a dinner. Wow.
Eddie Jordan was talking today. I guess you heard it.
I try not to.
That there's a possibility of Lotus not being on the grid next year.
What, because of the Quantum Infinity deal not happening?
Yeah. Like, even Pastor Maldonado's money may not be enough.
Crikey.
Which just tells me the team's been catastrophically mismanaged.
How can you be that prolific and not have any money coming in?
Whereas Williams, on the other hand, are supposed to be looking at quite an impressive sponsorship haul.
Yeah, well, Massa comes with money. Pastor!
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. He knew that it needed to happen. Yeah, it's such a shame if Lotus aren't able to make the grid.
I mean, I'm glad that we managed to keep Sauber.
Yeah, and that car looks the emptiest of the lot when you look at sponsorship.
Yeah, it does. But Peter Sauber, Manisha Kaltenborn, good hands on the purse strings.
Yes.
Because they run it like a business.
Yes. Whereas if Lotus are running it like a promotional tool, then they're going to not manage those opportunities so well.
Oh, impeded by Ricciardo. Oh my god, I ran into the back of him and
oh no,
all kinds of horribleness happened.
Oh, did you get penalties?
No, but I was on a really good lap as well. I'd set 2 purple sectors.
Oh wow.
And now I'm just down 8.6.
You're up to 6th place.
I'm going to have to pit in, it would appear. And I'll put on a fresh set and try again. Lordy, lordy.
I've still not quite got this new sector quite right.
I'm making all kinds of stupid mistakes.
It's like it's impeded in my brain that I need to do it in a certain way that is not really the way it should be done. Well, that's much better. That was a second better this time round.
I'm just going to take a quick gander at my sector times and see if I was quite as sexy as I was feeling.
Oh, I bet you were.
Oh great, because I haven't completed a lap, it hasn't saved my sector times.
Good going, Codemasters. GG.
Right, I've put on fresh intermediates and we're just going to have to hope for the best.
It feels grippier than what it was last lap round.
I tell you what, I was going so much faster than...
Oh no! Oh, penalty! I didn't see...
What's happened to you?
I honestly did not see that car on the straight.
You just passed me in the pits.
Oh, fucking ducky. Oh, and then I've done that wrong as well.
Well, because you've got onboard Esteben footage now, you can see what happened between me and old Ricciardo.
Yes, this is new. This is new. We shall have it. I'm not quite sure how we're going to put it all together, but it will be put together.
See, I see a lot of channels do like a picture-in-picture kind of thing. They have the other guy in like the bottom left corner.
Okay. That might be a good call.
The other guy, or Ben, as he's otherwise known.
Aww. Oh, I'm so angry with myself. So I'll have a 10-place grid drop no matter where I am. But I was on purples.
The way things are going, you're still going to end up ahead of me old China, because I can't seem to string a lap together. Like, this lap feels amazing, but it's one of those that feels amazing is slow. Which is kind of my motto this season.
Oh, there's yellows somewhere, and it's not me. Is it you?
No, it's not me.
Oh my god!
Thank you for blaming me, though.
I like to check.
You worry for my well-being.
I do. Worry for my apex on that corner.
Right, hopefully this time no gibbon gets in my way.
I bet in ages.
Only a chimpanzee could have pulled out in front of me like he did then.
I remember going to a school going to school with a woman who was called something Gibbon, and it called us no end of amusement, especially when our head teacher was Mrs. Pratt. I met someone this week. Well, actually, I've known him for longer, but I only just found out where he lives. He lived in a place called Sandwich.
Oh, that's epic!
And guess what's the neighbouring town? Ham.
Yes! That is just too perfect.
There is a picture of 2 arrows saying Ham and Sandwich.
I found out this week, and I don't know how I've missed it for 9 months, but a mutual friend of ours works for a certain Formula 1 team.
Mr. Panisi.
He does, indeed.
Yes, he is social media manager for the old India Forsage.
Yeah, what a dude.
I know.
Congrats to him on that. I wish I'd heard when he got the job.
Yeah, no, he's had that for
Top
a week.
bloke.
Yeah, no, he's runs GPVWC. Why can I not change my fuel strategy in the tyre menu anymore?
I don't know. I can change it out on track, which I couldn't before this patch.
I can change it on the engine. Oh, I thought you used to be able to do that in this tyre thing. I may be lying. I don't know.
I feel like I have more grip. But it also appears that could be an illusion that I've created for myself.
I like living in Dream World. It's good.
Yeah, this is going to be a poor lap.
No. Don't be sillies.
But I think I can push this time.
What's the Russia doing in front? Go away.
Remember, you're running with a set of scrub tyres, so you should be able to...
Made a mistake into turn 4. Nice work, Ben.
Ooh, 5 minutes left already. It's gone quick.
God, that sector felt so much faster, and it's 0.07.
Oh, Chilton.
And I'm almost out of fuel, so that's fun.
To be fair, that was my fault. Right. Oh,
Honestly, mate, I don't know how the car can feel this good and I'd be so slow.
because it's hacks.
Leet hacks.
Yeah.
God, I wish that DRS though. I'd press it instinctively. 2.255 down on pole. What is going on?
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you'd be kicking some earth.
it felt like I was.
Maybe it's getting wetter.
Yeah, maybe a bit because I've just lost the rear end a bit. But... Yeah, no improvement for me. That's where I'm going to finish.
Where's that?
17th.
Okay.
Unless Bottas improves, which is probably inevitable. I know I'm out of fuel, but I felt it was important to try and get that other lap time down.
Yeah, it feels less grippy than when I was doing the purples.
Try adjusting the brake balance back.
Apparently my tyre temperatures are optimal as well, so the grip's not going to get any better.
3 minutes to go.
I don't think I can get in, out and round again in time to set another flying lap.
No.
But I shall give it a bloody good try.
Take the
Oh.
tractor route.
Oh, you're coming up on me. Oh no,
Oh,
no you're not. Why is everyone yellow like they're all you?
it was all yellow. I'm listening to too much Coldplay.
Bloody hell, Maldonado took his time getting past me there, even though I'm out of fuel. Good luck with him, Lotus.
Yeah, why take the guy that is clearly the most expensive in terms of car parts?
Yeah. You'd probably take the full 20 million parts. Well, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Also, apparently my tyre temperatures were good, but they're almost blue when I look at them now.
It's because she was chilled. Ah. Really, Hamilton?
Let's see where I'm losing all my time. Everywhere.
Sounds quite damning.
Okay, I'm faster in the first sector than everyone, including you,
1 minute
Cool.
to go.
up until Nico Hulkenberg. I'm faster than everyone in sector 2 up until Nico Hulkenberg. And then I'm half a second down in sector 3. You and I are... But that doesn't make any sense because you and I are 1.1 seconds apart.
Oh.
Here's hoping I can claw it back in the race.
50 seconds left in the session.
Bad day for both Williams.
What are they up to?
19th and 20th.
Ooh. They must be behind it. Oh, they're behind the Caterhams.
Yeah, because we're the Caterhams.
Oh, I can get one more in.
Oh, you wriggly devil.
Down to 12th
Ooh.
place.
I won't continue if it's not worth it though.
So later on,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look at my laps and see. I've saved a lap as a separate file. Let's see if you can see where I'm going so wrong, because yeah, something is amiss.
I think you may be asking the worst person.
But you'd be interested to see a direct comparison with you.
I
Because
used,
we're on the same setup, in the same car, on the same tyres. And there's only been such a disparity between us, as I'm riding on board with you. There's only been this kind of disparity between us in 2013. In 2012 we were much more evenly matched.
that is true.
Well, the curbs made you ghost a bit, but the ghosting issue seems largely fixed, which is
Oh no.
getting wide there. I'm glad I captured that on Fraps.
Captured me in all 30 frames per second glory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Done did. Gearbox penalty. Oh. Still got front wheels.
You've lost
Not anymore, you don't.
wing.
Ah dear. Retire from session. Well,
If you can nurse the car
That's
back
annoying.
to the pits, we'll fit a replacement.
so Hamilton gets pole by 1,000th of a second.
Good man.
So, look at Ferraris. McLaren have still in the middle.
I can't do my usual start on the hard tyre, so strategy goes completely out of the window as well. Just gonna have to make the laps count.
That's true. I think they've okay. I think there must have been a crash going on somewhere because Alonso and Hulkenberg also showed as retired from that qualifying session. So that yellow flag must have been a crash between them two.
Ah, it's interesting.
Good stuff. And I'll be starting last because of my 10 grid penalty.
Why didn't Ricciardo get a penalty for impeding me? I got one for impeding him at Monaco.
That's true. God damn you, Codies. Okay. Let's get this damp squid on the way.
Let us do that.
What do you think now that F1 2013 the Reels season's come to a close? Glad to see the back of it?
Yeah, glad to see the back of it completely. No, I'm really looking forward to, well, I'll be honest, 2015. If I'm really honest. I want Button in a McLaren Honda.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2014. I'm just hoping that basically, instead of all these expensive regulation changes, there should just be a blanket ban on Adrian Newey. he like everyone else is really close.
Yeah.
Right. So it's his fault that it gets boring. He's already said he wants to go and design boats. Well, bloody go let him. Off you go, Adrian. Go design yourself a boat, and then let us have F1 back.
Sail off into the sunset. Leave us alone.
Exactly, and then like Alonso said it best in his interview today.
We'll be going to track shortly.
Sebastian Vettel can only prove himself to be great if he's able to win in someone else's car.
Yep, that's true. Yes, I did see that somewhere.
When are you stopping, old sport?
Apparently lap 6.
Had me down for 6, so I will go for 7. How does that grab you?
I am loving that.
Check the teammate challenge, just a sea of red. That's unfortunate.
Dope. But oh no, it still counts me as out qualifying you. Dope. Never mind. But equal podiums.
Yeah, although to be honest, that was a bit of a fluke because we locked out the the front row in a freak weather accident.
I'm taking that.
All right then, shall we?
Let's do it, Sport. To the nippers with us.
Ready.
Let's see if we can keep up a 100% record of not smashing into each other into turn 1.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Although you are several rows ahead, so.
Well, to be honest, you and I have done really good for not crashing.
Oh, say that now with the wet race and everything.
It's not full wet. If we're on blue tyres, there'd be a risk. Alright, Ben, hoping for a good start. Let's not spin it.
With this many cars, someone's going to try and squeeze through a gap that isn't there.
Get away from me, Bottas!
I like the way how you shouted Bottas in real caps. Oh dear.
Someone went into the back of me there rather unhelpfully.
That was Bottas. I've got a penalty.
So have I. I've got no front wing now either.
Have awarded you a time penalty. You need to get that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
To be honest, that was completely my own fault. Why? I'll just use Hulkenberg as a brake. That's fine.
He'll love it. He's fine.
And Silverstone just overtook me off track, which the camera will. Oh, God, maybe I need to stop really early now because I've got no wing.
Well, they didn't give me a drive through. They gave me a 10-second penalty, which is cool.
Alright, I'm going for a very early stop because I need a new wing.
Okay.
Idiot, Ben. I just drove in for the old pit lane. I just went back in time a number of
Retro.
years.
Oh, Excellency Shield just took off. Oh, there's a bug. The old
Oh man, I am last but for Chilton.
Whoa. Okay. This,
God, this car is appalling with no wing.
well, I'm having that warp thing where cars are switching where they are. Right, Adrian.
Well, not to be melodramatic, but my race is completely binned.
No! Don't say it, Ben. Whoa! I hope everyone is seeing this shit bug. How am I supposed to race that?
What happened?
Cars are just warping back in front of me again.
This is the longest pit lane in all of the universe.
Esteban's pitting now. Esteban is in the pit.
Esteben is in the pits.
To be fair, I can't be too annoyed. It was my own stupid fault that I lost the wing. I fully accept that, but
Still sucks.
the car handled so appallingly without a wing. That's the first time I've lost a wing,
That is!
and so I've never driven the car without the front wing before, and I was just expecting to be able to make it round, and clearly that was not the case.
Survey said no.
But clear air, let's see what we can do.
Oh shit.
The rester is out.
Great. I think is behind me, that's fine.
Is that who you hit?
No. I hit button.
Oh good, revenge for me in China then. No, Bahrain.
Yeah, through again.
I just can't stay on the power in this car like I can, and even the Williams, I could take some of these corners flat out, and the corner indicator says I can take them flat out, but the car just runs wide.
Yeah, it's just... It's so skittish. Next up, Grosjean.
It made the sound effect there that I was running on the curbs, but I was about 3 foot off them.
It's not my sound bleeding through, is it?
No, it was too clear.
Bollocks. I don't think there'll be points for us today.
Just like every other day then.
Ah.
I sure hope these tyres last to the end of the race.
Oh Christ, yeah, that's a point.
Although to be fair, I did make a 4-stopper work for a podium on a 14-lap race yesterday.
That is so wrong. I tell you what, everyone from second downwards is just all in a big long line.
I hope I'm catching them, because I can't see hide nor hair of Max Chilton.
I think you probably already lapped him, mate. Poor old Maxie baby.
I saw a cool article on... yeah, you guys are nearly lapping me. I saw a cool article on Sniff Petrol. It was talking about Kimi Räikkönen putting his back out, and it was saying that a number of other drivers also won't see out the season. Mark Webber can't be arsed, and the only people competing in the last 2 races will be Sebastian Vettel, who will win, and Max Chilton, who will inexplicably still finish 19th.
Excellent. But he done his 100% finish record. Something to be said for that.
Do you know, I think maybe we've all been a bit too harsh on old Chilton.
It's got better as it's got on the season.
I still think it's fair to say he's not good enough for F1
No,
on talent alone.
no.
I think that's a fair statement.
Yep, no, that's fair. But he's certainly not disgraced himself.
No, he's had a honourable showing. Poor Heikki Kovalainen, though.
I think that cemented his potential ever point of return, sadly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, if he can't get that car home in the points... I mean, he was pretty awful at McLaren, to be fair, wasn't he?
He's one of those... It reminds me of Frentzen, where in the great cars, he was like, as if it had all gone a bit wrong on the good chances, and then give him something he has to wrestle around, and he can put up with it and do things with it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think Caterham is a good home for him.
Yeah.
My God. I'm 19 seconds down on Max Chilton.
But are you closing?
I've got no way to find out at the moment. Well, good to see the Esteben cam was worth wheeling out for this event. But it gives me some clear laps of running for evaluation from the community. You can pipe up and say, Ben, you are appalling. You are a shameful excuse for a human being, and you should let someone else partner Simon.
Oh, I want my Esteben.
Oh,
We are a team.
I've just taken 2 seconds out of Chilton in that sector, so maybe things are looking up. I'm also binning off my tyres at an alarming rate, though, so...
Oh yeah, mine are a deeper shade of brown.
So, I want your input on a buying decision of mine, Simon.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to fork out at the end of this month.
Ah!
Oh, sorry, ruined that for you.
No. There was a corner, I forgot. Go for it.
So I'm going to fork out on Rocksmith.
Oh, that's on my wish list, that is.
And a new guitar.
Ah.
Because I haven't had one since I've been living here in Germany.
Oh.
And I'm going to give that a whirl and see if I can get back on the horse, as it were.
How good were you guitar-y wise before?
Appalling. Appalling.
No, I really fancy Rocksmith.
Up your pace. The
I
car
think it's a great idea.
Yeah, definitely. And it was quite a good logical step for Rock Band to go to, because it had done the party kind of things, and you needed to leave it alone for a few years before bringing that back, maybe. Yeah, I know.
But the fact that it uses a real instrument as well, like the skill you're learning is fully transferable.
Yes.
And it saves, it gives you the opportunity to play in the comfort of your home without disturbing your neighbours, without needing an amplifier. You can just pop your headphones on and you're away. You don't need an expensive effects pedal to get all the effects you want.
Nope.
If you're not a gigging musician, and you've got the exercises in there to improve your technique and sort of a bit of rehab, really, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I will give that 2 big 30 hums up, because that's on my wish list to get, but I don't have a guitar either. And I've not played for so long, and I was terrible as well. My limit was a couple of Nirvana songs, and that was about all I could get done. And he was the 3-chord limit.
I think by the end of next year, you and me should have done a Christmas single.
Ah, that'd be amazing. It should It should be called the lap that counts.
Yeah. Oh god, that writes itself. It's like an inspirational Olympics-style piece, and we can intersperse it with footage of us being rubbish on our hot laps.
In slow motion.
Yeah, like slow motion missing the apex and slow motion running wide turn 12.
You said 6th gear. I did 7th. All of a sudden, big drum
Yeah,
solo.
come on, let's see if we can riff this off now.
Everybody needs a barrier to love you.
My rears have gone off completely just as I run into Max Chilton, who has either taken his stop or I've caught him up by 15 seconds in one lap. Oh,
I don't know what answer that could possibly be.
It's Bianchi.
Ah.
Out of my way, Frenchman.
Oh.
I think these tyres have gone off in the slow corners, but at speed, they seem all right.
I was really struggling towards the end of my stint.
There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds.
I'm a bit annoyed with myself because I've got this 10-second penalty, and actually I could have scored if I hadn't had that.
They do annoy me, those penalties. In some ways, I'd prefer a drive-through.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the
Or a get-out-of-free jail card.
Yes. I was watching a really patronising video. Oh, don't spin around so much. Really patronising video on.
Dirty overtake on Bianchi. I'm sorry. Oh god, I've hit him.
Oh no! Is it penalties are us?
No, I've escaped. I got away with that one. Let's just pretend that never happened.
Charlie looking in the other direction.
He was checking if it was raining.
He was busy watching. He was doing white line check.
Yeah, incidentally, Charlie, it is raining.
Well, that must mean a safety car.
That's my favourite part of the season every year, Malaysia, and those close-up shots of Charlie Whiting sticking his hand out the window, brew in the other hand.
Yeah. Couldn't get any more English if you tried. Oh, it's raining. I can't remember what accent it is, but if it's not Yorkshire, I will be upset.
I think this game needs a choice of more race engineers.
You have a 2-second gap to the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
Like the Welshman, the Yorkshireman, the Irishman.
The Rob Smedley. I want Rob Smedley.
I see. No, wasn't there a Wob Smedley? Oh, a Wob? Oh dear.
Is that a dubstep version?
Wob.
Think about moving to fuel.
Felipe, baby. Baby. Didn't they have like a Rob Smedley Pretender like a couple of years ago in it? Like the 2010 one, the very first one.
Could have done. I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of like Andy Knight. But
Is it a real one?
no,
I didn't think it was.
I have to pit even though I've only just got in front of Bianchi. Oh shit, forgot. Right, I cannot send you this footage, Simon. I'm just embarrassing myself. I thought the pit limiter would engage before it did, and I just sort of smashed into the barrier unceremoniously. I'm 9.2 seconds down on Bottas.
Esteban's in the pits. Esteban has
Esteban's
pitted.
in the pit.
Oh god, the sound effects are so good on the pit stops. Why can't they get the sound effects in cockpit to be that good?
God knows what the sound will be like for the V6s.
Oh, hey, we need to get you some tickets booked for Formula E before long, while the pickings are cheap.
Oh yeah, because I've seen there's been a video that went live to show it, the car.
Doesn't it sound amazing?
I've not watched it yet. It's on my to-watch list on YouTube because I'm busy annoyed at YouTube, silently judging it because of this Google Plus shenanigan.
It sounds like the Millennium Falcon.
What's that mean?
You've not seen Star Wars, Simon?
I don't know. Which one? I've not seen them all. I don't know.
You're upsetting me. You're upsetting me. Let's just end this conversation.
Okay. Mummy said I'd be bad. Mummy said hit the apex.
But basically, the cars sound brilliant, and Sato, Super Aguri.
Yes.
We need to get ourselves some merch, mate.
Yeah, we do. And if mine has to be Ide or Yamamoto. I will not have anyone else. What is going on? Suddenly, Raikkonen and I think that's Webber have walked from being about 5 seconds ahead to just being right in front of me.
I can tell you what that was. I've just had to turn my fraps off because out of nowhere I got hideous frame drop and it's put us out of sync.
Oh no.
And so, yeah.
That might have been what was causing issues at the beginning then.
Well, no, because it'd been steady 30 up until then.
Okay, I'm steady 60. I wonder.
Yeah. So, I mean, Codemasters say they've improved the situation with better frame rates being faster, but it's not entirely gone away. So, I might just continue to use that as an excuse as to why I'm so slow. Because I actually was meaning to send you, there's some comparison videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Of a guy who's locking his frame rate at different levels.
Yeah.
And doing side-by-side comparison of his laps.
Okay.
And the difference can be quite marked. It really can. Well, to be honest, I think, honestly, 21st is the absolute best I could have hoped for.
Bin some leaders for me if you're going to get lapped. Because at the minute, I think I've got enough. There's enough of a gap for me to end up being back in 11th after my 10-second penalty. That's annoying. Someone retire. Because
So, how has Indy Nova gone?
I've really enjoyed it actually. Yeah, I've got some video catching ups to do because I've been off and away. Oh, it'll be something you'll like actually. I went to see something last night in London called The Pajama Men.
Okay.
It's an American duo who are comedy people. Sorry, Grosjean, that was really dirty, but I'm going to bump you anyway. And I seriously, puns per minute, I could not keep up. It was hilarious. And it's just two men that, and they just have like someone play a guitar in the corner. And what they do is just do stupid jokes that just have you laughing, thinking, I don't believe I'm laughing at this. But you can't help it because it just comes so quick.
That's something that unites us, Simon, is that we both love a good pun.
I love a good pun. I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head. They're bitching about tea tree oil, and they said tea tree oil is not really as good for everything because just like the hippies that use it, it just doesn't work.
But
yeah, got to cheer that one. There's just loads, but it was loads and loads of integrated stories, all kind of interwoven into some epic Lord of the Rings style plot, but it was just stupid. Like a man who's dying is trying to basically have it off with the horse of the carriage because he's going, I'm a dying man, and the other man's playing the horse and just going woo, 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 trying to get away. And it's difficult to describe YouTube everyone. It makes no sense. Yeah, Indie Nova's been going quite well actually. I've Hopefully some people have been discovering some new games from it. I know the views haven't exactly been rolling in, but I didn't expect them to because they're games that no one knows. So,
Exactly, so no one's going to be searching for them, right?
yeah. Anything? I don't know if you had a chance to watch any of it actually, but was there anything that you picked up that you thought, oh, that looks quite cool?
I have actually. I was watching 9:03 a.m.
Yeah.
I quite like the look of that, to be honest with you.
Just a word, that video is the entire game.
Still, it's all about the experience.
It is, and it's only £1.59, which would probably be what, €1.99 maybe. And it does go to charity, so
So everyone's a winner, baby.
yeah. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that as an experience.
Man, these last few laps have been my smoothest of this event, and I wasn't recording them.
I know. So you can blame the drop in frame rate for the issue.
Do you know, I'm really sad about that. I thought I'd reached a point where I could just record. Evidently not. I could try turning the settings down, but you get used to the luxury.
That is true. Oh, I don't think I've pulled out enough of a gap over 10th. Oh.
Sorry, mate. Wish I could help you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, what line was that?
I might just keep going round until my tyres explode and I have a fatal accident. It's better than facing the bollocking I'm going to get in the garage.
Right, well I've came home in 8th, now 9th, now 10th. Come on Nico, Hulkenberg be released. No, 11th.
Still good effort.
So
Does that mean you're coming to ride on board with Esteben?
I'm going to try. Sutil's got a 10-second penalty as well.
Good.
Where are...
How's that for Schadenfreude?
Yankee... It's 0!
Oh shit.
Whoa!
See what happens? I've taken that perfectly the last 3 laps, and then as soon as I sense you're watching...
Do you use all your curves before you get onto the hanger straight? Because I've normally still got half a bottle.
I do, I use it out of all the slower corners.
Okay. That's smoother than I've done that corner the entire race. Ooh,
Did you hear me aquaplaning though?
That was surfing USA style, that was. Oh wow.
Bloody hell, Jensen Button putting a 141, 197.
Nice drive, just
Yeah,
outside the
the
points.
bitch.
Well, I could say I'm happy with 21st, but that would be a complete and total lie.
Tell you what is a shame is that on your terms of your lap times, you can't really say that you was out of position on it either. That's annoying. Because
No, it has
Bottas
previously.
and Maldonado are in the 43s. That's annoying. So, Button had 2 pit stops. Oh, wow. Oh, what am I doing? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's about that then. 21st. First indeed.
Oh,
Who would have thought it?
I know. Oh, I thought that would show us the championship standings. We'll see you for the next round.
Toodles.
Ah!